And today we're making gli straccetti alla Romana. Sono buonissimi.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This is a wonderful Roman recipe, which is very little known outside of Rome, which is crazy because it's so amazing that literally the whole world should know about it. The ingredients are very simple. You have some lean meat, and this needs to be cut razor thin, and I'll show you a little bit more details later. We're gonna have some Semola flour, some extra virgin olive oil, a dry white wine, and some rocket salad. For the prep, it's quite simple. We're gonna remove this. We are fighting against a bee that wants to eat it. And the reason why we call it straccetti, which in Italian means cleaning cloths. I know, it's not very flattering, but it's because these are cut so razor thin. So they're a little bit thicker than what you would cut a carpaccio, but they are 2-3 millimeters. And these are made of lean meat. What you need to do is that you put it into the semola. You can also rip into smaller pieces. That's what my mom does, or leave them whole as I'm doing. I mean, whatever you like. And we carry on making this. To cut the beef so thin, if you don't have a butcher that is used to this recipe, which is unlikely you're going to have one, you have to ask him to partly freeze it. And these are sliced with the slicer you would normally use for slicing prosciutto, salami, and things like that. It took me a while to get my London butcher to do it, but now he does it, and it's absolutely delicious. We're going to do the shallow fry in extra virgin olive oil for that extra flavor. So we're going to use some of my favorite olistico. And what better way to kill some time as the oil gets temperature than some gorgeous bianco della palomba. Ice cold glass, chin chin. At this point, we're just gonna add our meat. We're not gonna crowd the pan. This is gonna shrink, of course, a little bit. And so thin, they're really gonna take a couple of minutes to cook. What we're trying to do is getting this lovely crunch like here. And once both sides are beautifully browned like this, just put them aside so you have some space to cook the remaining. Once everything is cooked, you put all the other guys back in, splash of white wine. And at this point, we switch this off and we add the rocket salad. This is going to give amazing freshness. It's just going to be able to wilt down, so it's going to lose a little bit of that bitterness of the rocket, but the freshness of it is going to totally complement our meat. Now that it's ready, nothing else to do but plate it and give this a try. Add a little bit of salt, a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, and this thing is looking amazing. Don't have a fork, but doesn't matter, that's not going to stop us. Let's find a smaller one. Okay, this is not very classy, but please forgive me. I could die eating this. If I have to choose my last meal, this is gonna be it. This thing is absolutely fantastic. Now, the challenge you're gonna get is finding a butcher that knows what it is, which you're pretty much gonna fail. So you need to find a butcher that's gonna humor you to cut something like this. So remember, ask them for like a carpaccio just a slither thicker, and that will work just fine. So give it a shot, let me know how it goes, and buon appetito.